Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. I'm Jacob Letman, and hey, first of all, thank you to all of our subscribers on the channel. I think we're getting close to 35,000 subscribers, which is absolutely awesome. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now is the perfect time to do so. We are bringing you all the most up-to-date information with everything that's going on in the world and how it relates to the rideshare community. All our Uber and Lyft drivers out there, we're taking care of you guys with up-to-date information. And on that note, today's video is in regards to the expansion of unemployment insurance benefits, which now opens things up for rideshare drivers to be able to apply. So we're going to be talking about that, and actually I'm going to be doing a question and answer series. This is part one of the series. Basically, on our videos, we're seeing a lot of questions pop up in regards to unemployment insurance benefits, and everything to do with that. And they're great questions, and some of them we have the answers to, some of them we don't, because no one does yet, because this is a new law that just went into effect barely over a week ago now, and so we're still getting information coming in. So keep checking with the channel. We'll keep you guys up to date. And again, this is part one of a series of question and answer videos surrounding the expansion of unemployment insurance benefits. So the first question that I kind of already answered, but that is, can Uber and Lyft drivers file for unemployment? And the simple answer is yes, you can. The expanded answer is that it's actually a separate program that is commonly referred to as the CARES Act, which was, and kind of the way that worked is that there was a bill that was introduced, the stimulus bill, the $2 trillion stimulus bill, which includes the stimulus checks. They're referring to it as the CARES Act. So it was a bill, it was passed in the Senate, then it moved on to the House where it passed, and then it went to President Trump where it was signed into law. And part of that was also the expansion of unemployment insurance benefits to include self-employed personnel, gig workers, rideshare drivers. So it's a separate program. It's called PUA, or Pandemic Unemployment Assistance. But you're basically going to be filing in the same place and doing the same things that you would do for unemployment insurance benefits. All right. So number two, great question. How much can Uber and Lyft drivers get as part of unemployment insurance benefits should you qualify? And it's a two-part answer. First of all, it's going to vary based on your state. Unemployment insurance benefits are a per state program. So each state has their own unique program, and so they have different things across the board, which we'll get more into. But how much you can earn or how much you will get as a benefit from unemployment insurance will depend on your state. For me, in the state of Arizona, it caps out at $240 a week. So you need to check and see what your state's unemployment insurance office offers, and that will give you the max number that you can receive. Now, how they're going to be calculating unemployment insurance benefits for self-employed personnel, which includes rideshare drivers, I'm not certain yet. I've heard a couple of different things. Some people, I've heard that it's going to come off of your last tax return. They'll base it off of that. I've also heard that they have a separate calculator just for self-employed people that they will, ask for 1099s and base it off of that. So we don't know that yet. Still waiting for more information on that, but I'll keep you updated as I find that out. At any rate, you could receive up to your state's maximum unemployment insurance benefit that they give out each week. Also, so that's part one. Part two is the federal supplement to that, which is $600 per week. So people who are already on unemployment insurance benefits are going to now qualify for this additional $600 a week from the federal government. And once we qualify as self-employed rideshare drivers, we will get the state amount, and then we will also get the federal amount of $600. And that's that is if you qualify, it's a guarantee you will get that $600 a week from the federal government. All right, question 3, how long will your benefits last for? So it's pretty straightforward in 42 states. 42 states have a 26-week unemployment insurance benefit program. There are 8 states that do not. They have different programs. So again, you're going to need to, and actually, tell you what, let me look it up. I have it in my notes here. I can tell you which states you should look into. Okay, so the 8 states that do not have a 26-week unemployment insurance benefit program are Arkansas, Alabama, Florida, Idaho, Kansas, Missouri, North Carolina, and South Carolina. So if you're in one of those states, you're going to want to check and see how long your state's unemployment insurance benefit program lasts for. Now, so that's the state side of it. And again, this is a two-sided thing because the federal will actually go for 39 weeks. And so it goes for 39 weeks. So at the end of 26 weeks, you would stop getting the state unemployment insurance benefit check, but you would still continue for an additional 13 weeks getting the federal unemployment insurance benefit of $1,600 or $600 a week. And that program, from what I've read on the federal side of things, will last through the end of 2020. So December 31st, 2020, that's when they'll stop sending out those checks. Now, let's add an additional question, which would be, can those benefits work retroactively? Meaning, when you filed for unemployment insurance might not be when you stopped losing money due to the demand for rides going down due to the sickness that's spreading across the nation. So yes, the answer to that is that these benefits do work retroactively. So it'll go, you can put in there when you file, you're going to put in there, it'll ask you when your last day of work was. How would I do that? If I was a self-employed driver, which I am, I would put the last day in which, or the first day in which you really started seeing your earnings drop down. That's what day I would put in for that. So you don't have to put a day that you were making no money, just when did you really start seeing your earnings start to tank. And we should be able to get those benefits retroactively back to that date. So hopefully that makes sense. So everybody should be covered for the full 39 weeks because of how that works with retroactive coverage. Okay, number 5. When can we expect to receive benefits? Well, that's a little more complicated because, first of all, there's a couple things we're waiting on. First thing, we have to wait for each state's website to get updated before you can even apply. So you're going to go to, and actually this finishes up my last question as well, which is number 6, and that's how do drivers file? So let's talk about this in whole. You're going to look up your state's unemployment insurance benefit website. You're going to click on that. It'll come up on Google. Should be the first option. Click on that. It's going to have all the information that pertains to your state, how unemployment insurance benefits work. If you see something that says unemployment insurance benefits don't cover self-employed people, don't worry. That means that your state has not updated their website yet. I think a lot of states are getting closer. They're updating or in the process of, so they should have information that pertains to either the CARES Act or pandemic unemployment assistance. So you're going to be looking for information on those or anything that relates to unemployment insurance benefits and COVID-19. So look out for any of those for more information. But once your state says, if you're a self-employed person, you can click here to apply, click there, and that's how you will file. I'm going to have more question and answer videos that talk more about the application process and questions that we've had drivers that have questions that pertain to the application process, myself included. It's not super straightforward, but here's what you should know. Once you do go through the process, the way that the process works, you're going to do an online application. If there are any questions or if they need supplemental information from you, they're going to send you something in the mail. So once you file, keep an eye out on the mail because you will get that information from the unemployment insurance office, and they'll let you know what they need from you to move forward. Okay, so heading back to wrap this all up, when can you expect to receive benefits? Well, I would say not for several weeks would be my best guess. Nobody really knows. It really just depends on how quickly they can process these applications, how quickly they get everything updated with the new pandemic unemployment assistance program to allow self-employed people to apply, and what they need as far as information, what they need to process those applications. So that's kind of up in the air right now. If I was a betting man, I would say at least not for a month. This is the beginning of April right now, so that's my best guess. Maybe faster, but again, it's probably going to be state by state. So I don't know. But as I get updated, I already filed mine. So as I get my information back, I'll make more videos updating you guys on the process, what kind of information they sent back to me, what they're asking me for as far as providing them with information as far as income, stuff like that. So this is part 1. Look out for my other question and answer videos that are applicable to unemployment insurance benefits for rideshare drivers. And if you have any questions, jump down in the comment section below, throw them at me, and I'll put them on the list and put them in one of the next videos. All right, you guys, I'm Jacob Lettman. This is a Rideshare Hub. Thanks for being here. And until the next time, stay safe, everyone.